Shalom. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ha-Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well, taught me his truth. Salutations to the Akim preaching his word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And I got a news article on the UN, and I believe another article on Israel. Just speaking about current events, what's happening in the world today, blowing the trumpet. So I'm gonna get that article and maybe the other article and get a couple of scriptures, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. Yeah, this is from Natural News. It says, caught on camera, UN legal, United Nations legal officer reveals globalist org's goal of becoming a world government. Let me see if this will play. Oh, it doesn't play. When was this published? This is published September 18th. It reads, an official at the globalist United Nations has revealed the organization's ultimate goal of becoming a world government, with the revelation having been caught on video. It says Steven Crowder of Louder with Crowder fame made the video public through the Mug Club Undercover segment, similar to that of the O'Keefe Media Group. An undercover journalist managed to record George Paoletti, a senior official in the treaty section of the UN's Office of Legal Affairs in New York, making this claim. It says Paoletti, however, lamented that the UN does not have its own army. The organization, as it stands, is not as effective as it should be. But the UN having military power is a game changer. Yeah, the Constitution is basically no more. All your rights have been given over to the WEF, the WHO, and the UN. You know, that's basically the gist of it. So if you go to court trying to exercise your rights, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Just like Elder Malcolm must say. It says the UN official who proudly described himself as the definition of a globalist Salakia expressed hatred for the Make America Great Again movement espoused by former U.S. President Donald Trump. It's a movement that is deeply nationalistic. It's America's first MAGA, America, Paoletti said in the video. Hold on, let me skip down. Let me see if this video will play.
United Nations does not have its own army. Absolutely. I'm not sure the United Nations as an institution is going to survive a second term by Donald Trump. The United States government funds 27% of the UN budget.
Is that more than anyone else?
Oh, by a long stretch. A United Nations without the action of the United States backing it up, it's not going to be effective. The purpose of Donald Trump is to end the international institutions that somehow level the playing field. It's a movement that is deeply nationalistic. It's America first, America, make America great again, America, America, America. He wants America first.
So does the UN not want him? Yeah, because I remember her release on Donald.
We are terrified. We're terrified.
So the internal vibe of the UN is like no one wants Trump because of that?
Absolutely nobody wants Trump.
So is the UN just like useless now?
I would say for 95% of issues related to international peace and security, yes. I work more with the legal counsel, which is the lawyer of the United Nations.
Yeah, so there you have it. That was Jorge Paoletti. I believe that's his name. He was spilling the beans. That's the UN official spilling the beans on the what is that called? Oh yeah, on the globalist org's goal of becoming a world government. You know, and the global elites. This is nothing new. You know. And get a couple of scriptures. Let me get a couple of scriptures. This wasn't meant to be long. Just blowing the trumpet. Warning the people. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. And you see it says, woe to the subheading reads, woe to the oppressors. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, and this is what you're seeing the global elites doing. They're practicing evil because it is in the power of their hand. You know, like Jorge Paoletti said, that Donald Trump is to end. Matter of fact, yeah, he said Donald Trump is to end. It's to end something. I forgot, but basically Donald Trump is being used as a puppet. And to be honest, this is they did this in the old days as well. Going to the book of First Maccabees, first chapter. I believe it's either the 40th or 41st verse. There's Maccabees. There's Maccabees. Chapter 1, verse 41 says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, so you see, this is just a replay of what King Antiochus did back in the ancient days. You know, like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new that's under the sun. These global elites are just running back the playbook of the ancient elites. You know, trying to come with a one world government. And you know, let me get one more scripture. Oh yeah, and I might as well get that since I quoted it. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath already been of old time, which was before us. Yeah. So there's nothing new. These devils ain't doing nothing new. You know, it's already been before us. And the Lord gonna have it. The Lord has a rude awakening for Esau and his cronies. You know? He's gonna throw a monkey wrench in their plans for global dominance. A one world government. But I just wanted to bring this out, you know, blowing the trumpet. Lord willing, you was edified. Till next time, say shalom to the elect.